like what is the capacity of KB? What is the capacity of MB, GB, EB, PB, EB, ZB, and at the same time YB? Do you people remember in my earlier lecture I said big data is currently lying at the capacity of zettabyte. That stands here. But you know, as per the data science or as per the data scientist, it is frankly and very comfortably it is said this capacity is told to be today's big data, but in future this is not sufficient. This capacity will not be sufficient for defining big data in not just future but in near future. Because every day, every person, every user is pushing his details. And the very big drawback is everyone wants to push his details on the web, but nobody wants to delete his details. I'll give you a small example. As we said, we all have Facebook account. We all almost have Twitter and LinkedIn also. And we keep updating our account. At the same time, I hope you remember, there was also a social media or social network which was famous before Facebook. Which was that? Orkut? How many of you had Orkut account? Be frank, just raise your hand, be frank. No one will paralyze you. Yeah. Tell me frankly, after stopping your Orkut usage, while, not today, at least while stopping Orkut, did you delete your account? Did you delete the details? No. That is what? We just push our details on the web. We make accounts, we push our images, we push our videos, we express our opinions so often that social media is not just a media, but people are making use the terms social media addiction. So many terms we get. People are getting addicted. If you delay your meal, you can sustain. But if your mobile battery is down, you cannot sustain. Not because you are missing calls from your friends. It is because you want to check your WhatsApp messages. It is because you want to check your Facebook account. It is because you want to check some tweets. That has become the important. I read a very sweet message. People are not bothered about their life today more than the life of their battery, mobile battery. And unfortunately it is true. It is true. And the reason of worrying about their mobile battery is not because of some other reason, but it is only because they are missing social media touch. Isn't it? That has become the situation. So the point here was we are going on pushing data, due to which even petabyte of data will not be sufficient in future. And come to the point, very important point, why this is growing so much. And what is this big data? These slides are available. I am leaving these slides with the authorities. You can take it in your pen drive. Please close your books, cap your pens, open your minds. Okay? I know how I am explaining. I am confident you can remember. Just concentrate and let's go together so that I am sure you will be till last with me. Because I am taking day-to-day exams, which you will enjoy, instead of just busy in noting down the points. See this graph. Here you can find some data is in blue color, light blue color, and some data in this brown, light brown color, biscuit color. Is it? You know, this data is related with relational data, or you can also say structured data. And this data is related with unstructured data, and performing any analytics on that data is not easy. It's a complex task. And unfortunately, earlier in 1970s, in 80s, and up to 90, there was no unstructured data at all. But gradually, when it comes up to almost like 1995 and 96, the unstructured data formation has started here at this particular point. Can you please make a guess? Why did it start from 95, 96 onwards? Because of World Wide Web. So the moment World Wide Web has come, you know, people are loading data and it is gradually increasing. Once upon a time, when I was polytechnic student, one of my friends suggested me, shall we make our email ID? I asked him, what is that? So that was the situation. People were not knowing what is email ID. And now the same persons are also delivering lectures on big data. Anyway, so that was social awareness. So gradually, as the awareness in the society increased, people not even just created the email IDs, but at the same time they started uploading the details. Internet means in a day it was like browsing and searching some data which is already on that, and create one email ID so that you can communicate within your friend circle. There was no social media. There was no YouTube. There was nothing such applications or nothing such media through which you can upload your content to the web. As that feature got introduced on World Wide Web, where not only some administrators but everyone can go ahead and upload his details to the web. That has created explosion on the web. That is the reason a domain of relational data which was present from 1970s and before, it is having only this region filled, and the big data issue or unstructured data issue which started from 1995, it has grown with a height to a level that relational data can never imagine that it will reach that point in future also. It is growing exponentially. In that situation, there is a need of new analytics techniques that will help people to make use of that data also. Human beings are the most intelligent creations on the earth. Because of that, they want everything to be useful for them. This is the mindset of every human. Everything, whatever is present, that should be useful for him. Now, such a creation who want everything to be used for his beneficial, for social beneficial. So how can he ignore this exponential growing data? Certainly not. And this has led to the upcoming concept, that is big data analytics. Now I will put a small question so that our session doesn't become television program where audience are just looking, okay, very good speech. No. Let us have some interaction. In the morning I was seeing everyone was very attentive. The reason I felt is it was due to our interaction. And now some people are so let us not go in that mode. Let us be active. Listen to the question. Huge data is a big data? No. Big data means what? Huge data is a big data?
Yes. Data which cannot process by the single processor, which is difficult to process by the single processor.
Okay. Anybody else? Anybody else? Big data. Right? Any huge data can be termed as a big data. Thinking or waiting? Thinking. Some minds are thinking. If you are thinking, I will give you time. If you are waiting, you tell me, I will immediately tell you what is that. Okay. Yeah. Remember, this is a very important point. Any huge data is not big data. As I said, aircraft traveling from London to New York generates 650 terabytes of data in single visit. Likewise, we can also see here, like, can anybody just remove that video? Is not taking. Yeah. Here you can see digital universe grows by 62% last year. So and so on. Finally, you can see here 1.2 zettabytes this year. See how it is growing. 1.2 zettabytes this year it has grown. So it's not that everything, there are applications which are going on generating data. And always remember, any application which is going on generating data or any huge data is not big data. Then what is big data? Big data is any data which is structured and unstructured. Permutation, combinations, and computation on that is very, very, very complex. Complex, then it is big data. Otherwise, take an example of a huge data logs, something like mobile apps. Have you seen? They are structured logs. Though they are structured logs, they are very huge. But performing computation on structured mobile logs is not complex. As such, it doesn't fall under big data.